And if you're smiling for such a long time, your cheeks start twitching, and then you feel it, and then you ask somebody if they like saw it, and they're like, no, it's fine. But like your cheeks feel like they're just like twitching so much.
I'm Cheslie Kryst, Miss USA 2019.
And I'm Kaliegh Garris, Miss Teen USA 2019. I never understood that one. Like, I get it. Like, on stage, you're smiling and, like, your teeth dry out, and then you try to close your mouth, and it just, like, doesn't work. But, like, that's so uncomfortable.
Well, what they tell you to do is, like, if you are not smiling enough, and you need to put Vaseline on your teeth so that you will smile, your smile is going to be very fake. So you really just have to think of something happy. Hemorrhoid under your eyes.
I've never, like, no, I haven't heard of that one.
Me neither. I just use concealer, just like regular people.
Oh no.
We do not all secretly hate each other.
No, there's so many girls like in pageantry that you get to meet, and especially going to like Miss Teen USA or Miss USA, you meet like at least one girl from every state and their family. We really do all actually get along.
Yeah, because we're just regular people.
It's so untrue. I feel like girls in pageantry are like some of the smartest people I know.
Women who compete in pageants are not dumb. And I think that's a common misconception that people have, that both of us and many other women across the country are working very hard to stop. That is so true. Oh my gosh, your face can cramp from smiling too much. And not even just that, not even just that it cramps, but if you're nervous, your lips will shake.
Yeah, so they like quiver, and then if you're smiling for such a long time, your cheeks start twitching, and then you feel it, and then you ask somebody if they like saw it, and they're like, no, it's fine, but like your cheeks feel like they're just like twitching so much.
Well, and you can't usually see it if there's like a far away shot, but like at Miss USA and Miss Teen USA, they did some really close-up shots, and I was like, I know you can see my lips shaking right now. You just have to give them a rest every now and then. So smile and then. We don't all compete when we're young. Like, I started my freshman year of high school as a freshman.
With me, I had to convince my mom to let me do pageants. Like, I had to ask her repeatedly over the span of a few years to let me do pageants.
Oh, does the crown get caught in my hair?
Yeah, it does. It can, because like the crowns have like, they're shaped as feathers, so there's little points at the end. And so, especially when I put it in my curls, it got hidden when I was crowned the first time. And so like I had my big fro and they placed it in, and like you could barely see it just because there was like so much hair there. And so just like getting it out, you just gotta like move the curls to the side to make sure that you can get it out without getting it all twisted in there.
I don't hate the phrase beauty queen, but I think pageants are about so much more than beauty and what you look like. I think maybe when they initially started, it was like a swimsuit competition, or it was just about finding the world's prettiest woman. But nowadays, it's about giving women a platform to talk about issues that are important to them. And so it's not just about beauty, and I think that calling us beauty queens or calling them beauty pageants can confuse some people into thinking that really is all that it's about.
Oh no.
It's not just like the movie Miss Congeniality, although I've used that like that analogy a few times. There are certain moments in there that are really, really funny, because there are some things that actually happen. Like, I remember there was a moment in Miss Congeniality where Sandra Bullock, her whole team left her, and she has to compete in this pageant. She's trying to find the lipstick, and she doesn't know which one is the lipstick. And all the women gather around her like, girls, we have to get together and help this woman. I've actually seen that happen. There was a girl competing at Miss North Carolina USA. She didn't bring any makeup. She didn't know what she was doing. And so there were like 3 girls who gathered around her and were like, we'll just do this for you. It's okay, I've got you. And so stuff like that really happens. People really are that friendly and that welcoming and giving, and there are like other parts of the movie that aren't so true, but that part was. I don't think that pageants have a negative psychological effect on contestants. I think what they do is they require you to search yourself and figure out what you really want. You've got to be able to answer questions like, where do you want to be in 5 years, in 10 years? What are your goals? What are your favorite quotes? What organizations are most important to you? And you have to know that. And so that level of soul searching is important to any person. And I think that's beneficial, not detrimental to people who compete.
Oh no.
The judges don't look for a specific body type because there are so many women out there. I mean, I'm really athletic. I'm on the shorter side, kind of stocky. I'm like 5'6". When I was in undergrad, I remember I weighed 152 and I could like squat almost 300 pounds. I could bench 135 pounds, and that muscle has not gone anywhere. And so, like, on the other hand, there are women who compete who are like tall and really model-esque, and there are women who compete who are really curvy and don't have as much muscle tone. And you've seen all of those different body types represented in all of the state contestants who I competed with. So I don't think they're looking for any one body type. It's just who's confident, who loves their body the way that it is.
Yeah, and especially with getting ready, I had like an amazing group of girls that I also trained with. And the person that was helping us, they were like, we don't do scales. It's like about what you want to look like. And so either you could look model-esque or you can be curvy. And there was like, most of the girls didn't want to be model-esque. They wanted to be curvy. And I thought that was like really cool to see that confidence within people, not trying to fit what they think like a pageant girl should look like. I personally did not adhere to any specific diet. Yet again, I'm a teen. Like I bank on like my fast metabolism and like dancing, and it's like I personally love junk food. I'm all about like cereal and like Pop-Tarts.
I, on the other hand, had a really crazy diet. Because for me, like, I remember competing in track and field, and I remember when I competed, I wanted to be at the highest level of fitness I'd ever been. And so I knew that, like, I was gonna cut out pasta. I knew that I was gonna go for fresh food. I was gonna go for food that wasn't processed, because I wanted to be 100% at the moment that I needed it the most.
I mean, it's all stuff that I've like heard before, and like people will connect it to like miscongeniality or like other like these pageant shows that they've seen. It's like I'm always happy to like debunk them, because it's like, why not? Like, let them know. Like, I have the inside look for it, so it's like I'll share my knowledge.
Yeah.